what if. A lot of times I'll be in a 200-mile run or something like that, and I'm all jacked up. Body's broken, mind's broken, spirit's broken. I start to say, what if I can pull this off? It's the what if I can pull off a miracle. What if I can become someone that no one thinks I can be?
If you don't deserve it because you didn't show your level of commitment, you didn't show your level of dedication, you didn't show that you can handle this thing in the beginning, then why do you deserve the results? You gotta put in the work first.
I want you to think about something in terms of your life. Now, if you wanted to run a marathon, but every time you got frustrated, every time you got tired, would you ever complete the goal of running a marathon? Of course not. Life is the same. Success is the same. Nothing worthwhile is going to be given to you. It's going to be earned, and it's going to be earned through your pain, through your misery, through your suffering. And the factor that separates almost every single person in life that's been successful, people that succeed quitting.
Listen to me very closely. This ain't for the weak and the uncommitted. Are you hearing me? This is physical. Sometimes it's gonna hurt. Sometimes it's gonna be painful. Sometimes you're not gonna be able to walk. Are you hearing me? Sometimes when I'm running on that treadmill, I don't feel as good as I normally feel. My leg hurts. Sometimes I'm sick. But this is a physical sport. And if you want it, you gotta go get it. You gotta play hard for it.
You gotta overcome the weakness. Never let your weakness destroy your greatness. Never limit yourself.
I don't care what you've been through. I don't care who you are. I don't care where you came from. I don't care what your past is like. I don't care what stress you're under. I don't care what you don't have now. All I care about is what your mindset is like in terms of today and your future. Are you going to make today count? Because that's all you can control. And that's all that matters. It doesn't matter where you start. It doesn't matter what talents you're born with. It's about where you finish. And this race isn't over. It's not over. You can still come in first in the marathon. But you gotta start today. You gotta start now. You have everything you have. Everything you need is inside you. It doesn't matter what you don't have now because you can go get it. But it starts today. It starts with a commitment. It starts with a principle. It starts with a discipline. It starts with effort. It starts with energy. It starts with an idea that you're going to make today count.
There's no one path that's completely straight and safe and ready and lined with gold waiting for you. That doesn't exist. If you find it, let me know. I want it. If your reason is big enough, is meaningful enough, your reason why, then you're going to keep going no matter what. And adversity just becomes something that ends up fueling you. Challenges become something that fuels you instead of fails you.
Things are impossible till somebody does it. You need someone who's not going to listen to your bullshit and is going to push you until you develop the discipline. You just train yourself to just do it.
You have to focus in on your work, the work that you need to do to make yourself better. Not the work that Stan Efferding did to make himself great, not the work that this guy did or that guy did to make themselves great.
It is the journey, the work that you do towards your goals that will always be more fulfilling than finally reaching them. You will never get the same pop once you reach a goal as you do along the way with the challenges.
If it's not going to scare you a little bit, it's not going to be strong enough to change you. It's important that you learn from people that have done it already, but the truth is, you have to learn a lot of this for yourself. If you want to be good, then there's a lot of people out there who can show you how to be good.
You got to play hard. You got to play physical. You got to play tough because the game itself is tough. The game itself is hard. But I know you got what it takes not to quit, not to give up.
I would rather aim for the stars and not hit them than to not aim at all. I would rather go after it and not get it than not go after it at all. I'd rather try and fail than not try at all. I'm going after my destiny. You can't stroll after your destiny. You can't walk after your destiny. You gotta run. You gotta run after your destiny. Run!
There's one side of pain that's the suffering and the discomfort side of pain. You remember what that feels like. But then there's another side of pain that's called effort. It's called glory. It's called if you can find a way to push through pain, there's something greater on the other side. And if you never tap into it, it's because the first time you felt it, you backed off. The first time you felt, that burn. The first time you felt that it's too much.
Concentrate that energy on becoming better, developing your skills, winning today so that you can continue to do the things that you love.
Muscle is created by repeatedly lifting things that have been designed to weigh us down. So when your shoulders feel heavy, stand up straight, lift your chin, hell, call it exercise.
If you just run after what's in front of you, you will escape what's behind you. Don't spend all your time trying to fix what's behind you. You'll never be able to fix what's behind you. You have to run after what's in front of you.
It's going to take extra energy, thinking, extra reading, extra practice, extra hours. It's going to take extra, and you have to go above and beyond if you want to be above average.
How do you succeed in life? You know, there's three things there. Vision, consistency, and hard work. You gotta know where you're going. You gotta believe that you can get there.
It's more than just a sport. It's a lifestyle. Why don't you start today? Invest in yourself.
It's not walking time, it's running time.
If you're willing to do the work, you can have anything.
I'm just more motivated now and inspired than I've ever been. I'm very fortunate to be able to do what I do. So if that means working twice as hard or going that extra mile, I have no problem doing that.
I know that I can work out. It's what I'm good at. It's where I'm safe. Outside your comfort zone.
The reason why people don't put action behind their work and their thought process and what they're saying is because they lose the motivation. They lose that fire inside to keep the engines running through those hurdles of life, adversity, and they get shut down, they get beat down because for a lot of different reasons. Mainly because they don't have a good plan of attack. They're trying to take too much on at one time and they don't know what they're up against and they're just getting beat down. They really aren't, but they're just getting overwhelmed and it's like, I'm out, man. It's too much for me. It's hard to put the effort in to create greatness, but it's a lot harder to accept the reality that you could have been great.
Don't get caught up on if someone's better than you now. If you're putting in the work, that's all that's going to matter long term.